Earth is Carmen SanDiego.
Timbuktu, can you help us find a clue? Where is Carmen SanDiego? Carmen SanDiego. Where on earth can she be? Where on earth can she be?
They have the door. Carmen SanDiego,
Finally, we have captured the world famous Carmen. Oh.
Good boy. I got away again, player.
I can catch you, Carmen.
Go ahead. Try. This should be fun.
Now, back to our commercial.
Oh. And now, sports tips from the Biker Mind Sports Bros. Here's Touchdown Moto's long bomb. Heads up!
Heads off!
It's Vinny's three-point play. Off crease fit. Into electromag!
Yes! Sports Bros, rock and ride!
The biker mice were rocking and riding in their new super sidecar when they hit a roadblock.
It's Electromag! Shields up, now blast them! Yeah! We bagged the man! Rock and ride!
Biker Mice from Mars, new Sport Bros figures and super sidecar, each sold separately. You put it together.
Here at the Creation Station, you're invited to the grand opening of Graham Central, where we make new Dino Simpsons Crazy Crunch, super creamy yogurt with crazy fake honey or chocolate graham. Everyone's buzzed over our humongous honey dipper, and our chocolate mixer is stirring up the crowd.
Chocolate grams and grape yogurt? Crazy!
And the inspiration for our crazy faces?
The Super Spatial Facial Machine! It's crazy!
New Gannon Sprinklin's Crazy Crunch.
It's the craziest taste you ever put in your face.
Inside this dome is flown, the craziest stuff ever known. Flown makes a sound, crackle it pop. You want to make something of it and you don't want to stop. Have yourself a bowl with flown. Make it fly, come alive, go crazy flown. Flown bounces higher than a kangaroo. Rip it, mold it, wear it too. Inside this dome is flown, the craziest stuff ever known.
Nickelodeon Flown comes in 6 colors, each sold separately. Flown Shaper sold separately from Mattel.
Monday on Fox Kids.
The Green Ranger will soon return to the dark side.
Zed's evil plan is crippling the Power Rangers.
The Rangers have retreated.
If we ever needed some help, we could show you some now.
Only a new, more powerful Ranger can save them.
Reveal your identity.
See the newest Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Monday on Fox Kids.
We interrupt these messages for an important job.
Okay, let's bust the move, player.
Pick a detective.
And this time, make it good.
Hello, player. Thanks for picking me. I've got a grudge to settle with that Carmen SanDiego.
Oh, check it out now.
The player's giving you a partner.
Player, I can handle anything Carmen throws at me. By myself.
Ivy, you simply must learn to accessorize. Hey, a partner could be so right for you. If Wilbur didn't have Orville.
Yeah, the Wright brothers would never have invented the first airplane. I know, but you...
And do you think... Duck! Do you think that Lewis would have finished his expedition across the U.S. if Clark hadn't been by his side, always fetching?
Are we there yet? Chief, the last thing I need is... Zach? My brother, Zach?
Hey, Ivy, you working this case with me?
Correction. You are working this case with me, little brother.
Yo, Playmeister, what's up?
What's up,
Huh?
Zach, is that Carmen SanDiego has stolen the eyes from a famous Van Gogh painting on special exhibition in Amsterdam.
Chief, why just the eyes when she could have lifted the whole painting?
Well, that's what you and a boy wonder are going to find out.
Okay, let's play, sis.
Please don't call me that, Zachary.
All right, people, let's go. If I had a life, we'd be wasting it. So the scene of the crime, the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. And to get to there muy pronto, the player has accessed the C5 corridor.
Oh, no. No way I'm C5ing it to Holland, Chief.
Hey, Zach, you know, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt had a saying.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Yeah? Well, I got a saying, too. If it doesn't have a seatbelt and an in-flight movie, I don't fly it.
You know, Chief, the C5 corridor doesn't always get us exactly where we have to go.
So sue me. It's got a few minor glitches. But on the upside, while you travel, the player can call up information to help solve the case. Now let's blow this motherboard. Technology, you gotta love it. Now let's try this thing from San Francisco to Amsterdam. Okay, listen up, gumshoes. Now that you're in the C5 corridor, you'll be heading to Northern Europe. Destination, the Netherlands, which is sometimes called Holland, which is sometimes called the Netherlands. The Netherlands, Holland, whatever you call it, it's the home of wooden shoes, tulips, and the world-famous windmills. And let me tell you, this place is flat as a pancake. You want to build a bowling alley? Well, this is the place. Next stop, Amsterdam.
I hate this part! Man, the C5 did it again, Ivy. This is definitely not the museum.
Hey, boss, you there? Those two teenagers from the Acme Detective Agency are already here.
Is my little surprise waiting for them at the scene of the crime?
Oh, check.
Get out of the country, now.
All right, the Van Gogh Museum is supposed to be near a canal.
Ivy, there's over 160 canals here in Amsterdam.
Zach, look!
Hey, isn't that
Touriste Glacé, one of Carmen SanDiego's henchmen. Come on, slap on a brain bucket and let's go stamp his passport. Touriste is an international con man and master art thief.
And Carmen stole the eyes off a Van Gogh painting. Ivy, there's got to be a connection. Look out, sis!
Don't call me sis!
What's another name for the Netherlands?
They're at the wire. It's time for a commercial.
Say a nose. Like Coolsville, Daddy-O.
Everyone's talking about the new Fox Kids Countdown radio show. Totally, because every Sunday morning we play the hits you pick, along with a special new guest host each week.
This is Cluck Duckman.
So if you can't find the Fox Kids Countdown Sunday mornings, call your favorite radio station and say,
I want to groove to the Fox Kids Countdown.
Bumblehead bumbles around, hardly even touches the ground. And as if this bumbling wasn't enough, you can change how it looks. It's not so tough. Bumblehead bumbles all over the place. Such a rearrangeable face. Bumbling around all around town. Can't decide whether to laugh or frown. Bouncing up and down. Bumblehead from Turtle.
Hi, I'm Blinky Bill.
This is the story of Blinky Bill and Flap and Nazi too, and Wombo, Ruff and Marcia and Spot the kangaroo. Hey, hey, Blinky Bill, get in there and fight until we're safely back on Greenback Hill. Good old Blinky Bill.
Good on you, Blinky.
Sometimes things don't come out the way they're supposed to. I don't mean to make a mess. It just happens. But my dad understands. He makes me feel better. My mom's like that too. Sometimes people just do mean things, and you can't do anything about it. But then your big brother comes along. I sure like it when he's around. Sometimes I just can't get things to go right. My dad knows how it is. He said he was a kid once too. He's a great dad. Every day has ups and downs. But it's the people closest to me who usually lift me up. Because we're a family.
When you need somewhere to turn to your family. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Another name for the Netherlands is Holland.
It's the chief. Attention, gumshoes. This just in the crime net. Carmen SanDiego's henchman, Touriste Class Pay.
Was spotted in Amsterdam, right? Thanks for the hot tip, Chief.
Aw. Get up on the wrong side of the web this morning, did we, Charlotte?
Player, can you get us to the Van Gogh Museum before Carmen's trail totally chills?
Hi, we're from the Acme Detective Agency. Are you the curator?
The museum is closed. How did you get in without me hearing you?
Don't tax your noggin. That's why they call them sneakers.
Zach, what can you tell us about this Van Gogh painting? Why Carmen SanDiego would just steal the eyes?
Maybe she wanted the eyes because they were the most dramatic of any Van Gogh painted. He was a
highly emotional painter. He used bold colors and violent brushstrokes, often slashing at the canvas as he painted. Yo, Ben, Benny, Finster, Benmeister, try the decaf, pal. You're making me nervous.
Hey, wasn't Van Gogh that dude who went ballistic and cut off his own ear?
He was a very troubled man, poor Vincent. He struggled his whole life in poverty and loneliness. And though he created hundreds of paintings, he sold only one in his lifetime. Oh, look around if you like. The police are completely baffled.
I had the biggest nose, but I might be lying. I had the biggest...
Check it out, Ivy.
But I might be lying.
It's booby traps. It's a Zach. Oh.
Get up, Zach. It's just Carmen taunting us, as usual, but it's got to be a clue. Player, access the computer files on big noses. No. Keep going.
Mount Rushmore. Hey, that's in South Dakota.
The carved faces of Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln took 14 years to complete. And check this out, sports fans. Abraham Lincoln was one of our tallest presidents. But this stone carving of him is 60 feet high. That's 9 times higher than your average 6'8" basketball player.
You think these could be the industrial-sized beaks Carmen's talking about?
I had the biggest nose, but I might be lying. Those 4 presidents weren't known for lying.
Player, cross-reference big noses with famous liars.
Pinocchio, written by the Italian author Collodi in 1883. The story of a wooden puppet whose nose grew whenever he lied.
I didn't lie. I was framed, I tell you.
Whoa, push the pause button a sec. Maybe we're picking the wrong noses.
Ew, Zach.
Because we're picking the wrong lion. Maybe Carmen meant lion, spelled L-I-O-N.
Player, punch up famous animal lions.
Stop! I The Sphinx. It's got the head of a man and the body of a lion, and its nose is gone. I have the biggest nose, but I might be lying. That's it.
Yes, Zach! Players, C5 us to Egypt, home of the Great Sphinx.
Don't sit down, Clue Busters. It's just a hop, skip, and a desert from Holland to Egypt. Egypt, desert land of the Nile River, the Great Pyramids, and the incredible Sphinx. At 66 feet high and 240 feet long, this kitty could cough up a fur ball big enough to take out Egypt's capital city, Cairo, 9 miles away. That is, if it could get past the Great Pyramid next door.
Who gave it the bogus nose job, Chief?
Legend has it an army might have once used the Sphinx for target practice.
Yeah, it gives a whole new meaning to the term blowing your nose, huh? Next stop, the Great Sphinx.
Carmen's henchman. I don't think she's stealing the Sphinx at all. The clue was just a trap. Great. We're about to become history on a piece of history.
Nice going, Baryshnikov.
Hey, they're back there!
Get up!
Hang on, Ivy! Don't you know you're not supposed to hitchhike?
We can't outrun them with the two of us on this hovercraft.
Trust me, we can outrun those dwarf buds on an anorexic turtle. What?
Zach, where did you learn to drive?
Relax. The Sahara's the biggest desert in the world. With almost 3.5 million square miles of sand, the only thing I'm going to hit is warp speed.
Hey, look what that henchman had in his pocket. Pesetas.
Yeah, and marbles don't float in ketchup, so what?
So sometimes I can actually hear your mind come to a grinding halt, little bro. Pesetas are Spanish currency. We're in Egypt.
Well, you mean Carmen sent those three stooges from Spain?
Which is where I'll bet she is right now. Hey, there's something written on this one. It says, let's go cave?
Let's go surfing and let's go to the movies, I know. But what does let's go cave mean? Go ahead, Chief.
Carmen SanDiego has robbed another museum.
Don't tell me. In Spain, right, Chief?
Ooh, muy bien, señorita Ivy. Yes, she stole the nose from the portrait of Jaume Barthes as a Spanish grandee by Pablo Picasso, one of the most famous painters of the 20th century.
Ivy, Carmen's ripped off Van Gogh's eyes, and now a Picasso nose. What do you want to bet she's scoping out a famous mouth right about now?
But why? And what mouth? I mean, where?
Hello? Anybody home? Do a few cerebrum sit-ups, Ivy. Who's got the most famous smile in the world?
Tom Cruise.
No, from a famous painting.
The Mona Lisa has one of the most famous painted smiles of all time. Oh, she's after the Mona Lisa. Zach, you are a genius.
Ah, yes, I am. Now, if I only knew where the Mona Lisa was. Clear!
Ask and you shall receive. You're C5ing it from Egypt to Paris, France. Bellies. It is, of course, where you will see the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, home of the